wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog.
breaks a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't touch it and let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You talk about this Rams defense. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
59. 40 got. 40 got.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Kill. He's checking. 50-50. Easy, alert.
Back to throw. Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. There'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Third down and 1. And now they'll shift things around.
Stay 50.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Viking 18. Go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes I think quarterbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Set. Blue 60.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Loss of 10 yards.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Set. 250. Hey, 54. Hey. And middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their first drive of the game, they were moving the ball okay, then the interception, but they only gave up 3 points the other direction.
Yeah, and that's a big relief for them because when you give up an interception like that, it can be such a momentum changer. But to only give up 3 on the back end gives you a chance to walk back out on the field, and while you're behind, it doesn't feel insurmountable.
The first play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They go play action with Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. After the interception, here's Stanford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. And another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game. And the head coach said, I'll take him. I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100, real quick.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take it over here as he get it up to the 43-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rusher. Because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
They're sweeping. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stafford down to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield and coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken right on the 30. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. It hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Let's go now.
On the counter, it's Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Pass caught right side by Taylor. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 1 now.
Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first. Now they'll audible to something else. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Adnan Mitchell from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Score Colts 14, Rams 3.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up there, that end up. You just so tight.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10.
Hey! 280! Hey, 22! White! Hey, 50! 59!
Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. And Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Nice, go.
Richardson looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson as the 1st half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. JT Tuimoloau. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Lady! 11. 22.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Flow just like a breaker beat. I'm addicted to dope. It's a cold world, yeah. Keep it in my coat. Money hungry, trying to get some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on this side. Why you on the go? If you don't agree, ask the scripts in your big 5 air. You already know. Already know how it
The
goes.
Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
Double right. Omaha, ready, blue.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
40 got. Set. Blue 60. Set.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
At the 13-yard line.
Set. 22.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Set. 180.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Set. Stay 50. Stay 50. Back. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
0.
They snap it to Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to take the lead a little bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 22.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Let's go now.
Richardson going to move him around.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Rolling to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Now Brown, after the made field goal, gets set for the kickoff. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this to about the 24, gain of 3.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
53, 280. Like 7.
Now it's Stafford. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Throw low set is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Seems pretty obvious defensively and key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Williams is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Go show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it, thing in the middle. So come give me the whole.
Ready? Blue 16.
Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after the ice is down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on third and goal. Now Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown. Parker McCoy from 30 yards out. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Rams 19,
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to have a long field ahead as he is picked up and slammed down on the return.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if we keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Richardson working from the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Yards to go.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Richardson off the play fake. Complete. This is Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Off play action. Richardson steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Rams, 19.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Brooks territory. Now 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's second down.
Hey, Red! Lady! Double right!
They run it again with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Hey, 17! Check! Easy, alert! White! Hey! Middle!
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Running left, Taylor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Cameron Pearl brought it
Maybe
down.
a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
Let's go!
Play action. Now Richardson. As he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This is 1st and 10.
Set! 280! 53! Ready! Hey, 70! Hey, easy! Hey, easy! Hey! Motion!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
22. Set. Hey. Alert.
Here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well,
we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Indianapolis, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take it first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing